Hey everyone, this is not going to be a regular in-depth video. That's going to happen on Tuesday, don't worry. Instead, I'm just responding to the new Battlefield 1 trailer. There were a number of firearms shown, and I just wanted to kind of go through them real quick so that people could kind of piece down what to expect. If you're looking for the regular in-depth history of World War I firearms, that's not this one. So skip on if you're not a video game player. But as someone who adopted Battlefield 1942 pretty early, I'm kind of excited and I want to see where they're going with it. Now I'm just going to burn through these real fast with some stills. So it looks like first on the docket is going to be the aerial Lewis gun. It appears they still left the jacket on this one. I'm sure that these are all early models. You'll see later that some of these aren't really finished at all. So don't think of these as placeholders, but aerial Lewis gun. Next up, slowing this piece down, we managed to find that it appears there will be a Winchester 1897 shotgun. At least I assume that's what that shape is going for. Now this one was hard to make out, but you can see the step at the rear of the receiver, so this would be an MG 0815, likely modified for aerial use. I think in this clip it's a solid jacket, but I'm sure they'll switch it out. Now we should all be very familiar with the T-Gewehr by now. May's done a lovely video on it firing, and for those of you who haven't seen our series, I highly recommend taking a look at this monstrosity. It's terrific.
That was great!
Now, slowing this down, we can actually make out the classic 1911 pistol. Now, the Lewis gun didn't just do duty in the air, here we have it on the ground. Again, we actually have a video coming up on these. This one's a little tricky because it appears to be a cut-down Mauser, just in the stock. I think what's going on is that whatever this model is, it's not done. By judging by the fact that they have the Adrian helmets, we may be looking at an attempt at some Italians here, and so the guns may have been shaped to look like a cavalry carbine, but overall the model is actually a Mauser 98 pattern, so it may lend itself towards the Kar 98AZ. Now this presumably handsome fellow is hip-firing a machine gun. It's kind of hard to make out, but we can see the disconnected port for the water-cooled jacket, and we can kind of see the feed mechanism of an MG 0815. As a matter of fact, I have proven that this is capable of being walking fired. Now this one's a little hard to make out, and it might have to do with that same thing we saw with the Kar 98AZ, but my best guess, especially with how stub-nosed that rifle is that we have confirmed the Lee Enfield Mark III, or Mark III Star. It's not enough detail to tell the difference. With only a couple frames to show it off, we can see that this is the Gewehr 98 fitted with a scope. Now, not in the trailer itself, but this promo art also depicts a man carrying around a C96, and if you look at his hip, you can make out a Bergmann MP18 submachine gun. Alright, that's all we got for now. I don't know that we're going to keep tracking this game because it's not really our MO. I was just a little excited as a Battlefield fan. But we should say that some of the stuff here we've already covered, so help yourself to our back catalog if you're new. Also, if you're itchy to play some World War I games, don't forget Blackmail already has Verdun out, and we play that on the regular. So you can catch May and I and a lot of the other gang on there all the time. As a matter of fact, I'll put a link in the description for how you can join us.